This one. That one. Hi. He speaks softly, but carry a big cat. I do have a big cat. All right, and there we go. We have game audio. We have me audio. Hello, hello, everybody. How are you today? How are things? Get away, you stupid. Ow! Fucking Jesus, claws in my flesh. Hi. I'm wearing shorts, not jeans. You can't get away with that shit. But hi. But yeah, Dark Heresy. If you haven't wishlisted it, do it. By the way. Oh, God damn it. Stop with the claws in my flesh. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. My pizza's almost done. I just got done eating a slice of pizza. I've been catted twice. I have been slashed with this little bastard's knives twice. Calm down. It's also fucking hot in here. It's always hot. It's always hot. It's winter. But I don't like punishment for the... Wait, what about punishment? Wait, what? What? This makes her look... Ah, okay, you need to get down. You need to get down. Holy fuck. Oh, this fucking close. This fucking close. This fucking close to stabbing me right in the balls. As you can see, we have this now. We have this now. We have the third DLC because I bought Season Pass 2. And as you can see, we have no mods. We are playing this entirely vanilla. Terrifying, I know. Terrifying, I know. I only have portraits installed, so also no mods. Yeah. It's a good thing they weren't bigger then. He's got the new DLC now. This store will probably have new stuff backdated into it. Oh. You can enable install DLC in your current playthrough by opening the DLC section of your in-game menu after loading your save. Okay. Yes. Once activated, it cannot be disabled. Accept. You get all the updates and DLCs too. Might as well go on. Hell yeah. Got to get the complete. When they booted it up to like a new talents, but haven't started a new run yet. I am debating on. Oh. Interesting. So this is new already. I like it. I wish you could search. Debating on what build I want to use for the next run since they didn't add a new class. I really wish that you could search. That's like the one thing that I really fucking wish that you could do. But at least it moves favorite to one's to the top of the list now. Yeah. Also, I think you can respect everyone for free. I don't think I'm gonna go that far into it. Yeah, I'm not overly worried about the free respec goes away the next time you go back to the void ship. Well, I'm in the void ship. So am I just fucked? So wait, what the hell am I doing next? What am I supposed to do now? Wait, let me... in exchange for Kibellah's life, Death's whispered a name, Naki Erebus. Just who this person might be is unknown, but Janus Denrock has access to the entirety of the ship's chronicles and archives. He can help. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. Okay, I'm not overly worried about it. I'm not gonna respect people. I'm loading a save in the middle of a long area like Kamarog. Yeah. All right, I'm done. Reworked my background slightly. It no longer scaled with toughness. Interesting. What's your background? 50% armor? I mean, 50% armor is pretty good. You get augments? Hell yeah. Forge World? Ah. I don't remember what my character... Are you? The naval officer. That's what it is. At 17.5%. Well, get fucked. First off, shipping and transportation. Anything new? No. Anything new? Yes. Lots of new things. Anything new? Yes. Lots of new things. Anything new? Yes. Lots of new things. Anything new? Oh, good. Thank you. Okay. Wait, Sug augments have galvanization abilities with powerful effects. Only one augment can be set for galvanization, making its ability available in combat. Augments cannot be set for galvanization while the character is in combat. In combat, the galvanization icon is displayed on the action bar next to heroic acts and desperate measures. It can be used only once per combat. Using galvanization abilities grants powerful effects, but can also inflict negative effects on the user. Make them suffer additional damage, reduce their characteristics, or otherwise penalize them. Complete. You've obtained an augment. They cannot be equipped like weapons or gears. To insert it into the body, you need to use an implantation throne in Sector Bionica. Got it. So I can't do any of... I can't get any of... You have attained a prying augment. The current implantation throne lacks the capacity for such an invasive augmentation of the flesh. It requires an improved implantation throne. So where's my implantation throne? Okay, so first off, let's take a look at what we got. So, can just the main character do augmetics, or can we do this with everybody? Everyone? Alright, so what do we got? When the user is hit for the first time 3 times in a round, they gain 24 temporary wounds for 1 round. The effect triggers even if the attack was blocked, dodged, or parried. Does not stack. Oh, wait. What's the scale off of? Character level over 2? Oh, okay. New room on the ship. You'll need to get an event NPC meeting to unlock the functions. Everyone except Xenos. You have none. Space Marine and Navigator. Tech Priest and Forge World background. Get bonus slots. Oh, okay. Wait, what the fuck is Ferrum Sanctum? Creature suffers 50% more shock damage. Ugh. Jesus, so that's an extra 45%. Kind of wild. Range of which med kits and stimulus can be used is increased by 3. Can move through enemies. Each creature on their path suffers 20 impact damage with 30% armor pen. This could be good for a couple of people. Specifically Abelard or Kibellah. All right, I will deal with that whenever we get to that. Erebus. The clan name is familiar. If I may ask your lordship to give me a little time, the flagship's archives being as vast as they are, I'll spare no effort in finding Naki Erebus as soon as possible. Okay. I found them, your lordship. The Erebus family are a lesser Voidborn clan. They served in the boarding teams for many generations, spilling blood in the name of the dynasty. In the service of her ladyship Theodora, Erebuses displayed impeccable heroism on several occasions. Unfortunately, the clan was all but wiped out 2 decades ago during a confrontation with enemies of humanity. For their valor and sacrifice, Lady Theodora granted the surviving members of the clan noble estate privileges and the right to settle on the capital world. And what about Naaki? The name Naaki appears in reports. At least a dozen different women bore it over several centuries, but there's no data on any living person with that name. The head of the Erebus family will likely have more information about the past 2 decades of their clan's history on Dargonis. Not common for the Voidborn to settle on a planet. Gravity is merciless to the Voidborn, but that does not mean they are incapable of adapting to it. Living on the capital world is a reward worth putting in the effort for. Let's go. I'll send the dynasty's representative on the capital world and instruction to summon the Erebus family to the palace. Okay, bye. I'm going to take a quick check with our resident super AI. And literally nothing. Cool, got it. Wait, do I need I need to talk to Cassia? No. Excuse me. There is, in fact, another thing. So you're in chapter 2. I am in chapter 4. Yeah, it's chapter 4. Okay, cool. Where the hell am I? Wait, am I in Dargonis? Am I literally at Dargonis? I am. Well, that makes things fucking simple. Nope, wait. Throne room, Von Valancia's palace, administratum. I guess we go to the palace? So far, the open map sections. 1 is the Rycat system, 3 is Kamarog, and 5 is a place you can't come back from. Thank you for... Spoilers! Now I know there's only five things. Oh my goodness. Wonder how Kamarog is doing after I let loose an army of demons on them. All right. They'll be fine. I hope not. Fuck them people. Fuck them. Did you see the Nintendo Direct? I did not. I did not. Also, hi, Kyle. Were they, like, remaking Ocarina of Time again, right? It was something like that. Announce that the reception is starting. I'm ready to receive the Erebus family. As you wish, your lordship. Well, yeah. Obviously, she's going to be there. Lordship Lobby, she's the next guest. Protectors of Dargonis from the void between the stars. Randor and Zioni of House Erebus, along with their heirs, Mattis, Lorna, Rodo, and Lumi Erebus. Glory to the dynasty. Mostly ports and remakes? That's unfortunate. Officers Randor and Ixioni Erebus both make the signs of the Aquila, reverent expressions of their battle-scarred faces. Besides them are their children. Race will love the God Emperor, they are mild-mannered, but fascinated by their new surroundings. Judging by their uniforms, the two eldest children are already members of the Dargonis Planetary Guard. Your lordship is a great honor for House Erebus to be invited to your palace. There is a glimpse of distinct anxiety in Randor Erebus's eyes. Oh, wait. Kills an enemy, their Medicaid increases by 16 until the element combat stacks? That's crazy. Doesn't? Wait, doesn't? Wait, doesn't Kibellah have something that, like, converts Medicaid to damage? Wait, what? Might want to look at the new Final Fantasy 2.5 HD game. I'll take a look. Wait, weren't they were also doing, like, we're doing Final Fantasy X on the Nintendo Switch 2. Come play the same game again. It's like, it's nice, because Final Fantasy X is a very good game, but why is that an announcement? Just release the game. It's been ported to literally everything at this point. How long is the Nintendo Direct? 2026 Nintendo Direct. How long is it? Two and a half hours. Jesus. Okay. Anyway, Gioni touches her husband's palm ever so slightly, gives him a reassuring nod, then addresses you. As a token of our greatest reverence for the Von Valancius dynasty, allow me to present you with a modest family relic of the Erebus clan. May it serve you faithfully. Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition was also shown. How are you doing on Dargonis? We are delighted by the favor shown to us, your lordship. Life in the capital is much calmer and slower compared to the ship, and I've almost gotten used to the gravity. The prosthetic supporting Randor's spine creaks under his clothes as he attempts an awkward bow. A crowd that demands attention, and this being their first visit to the palace, they're nervous. You must give these people time. Let them get accustomed to these surroundings. And to your presence. Let them wander around the hall and taste the food. We will talk to each one individually. As the Erebus parents notice a blood-spawn web cultist at your side, they exchange glances. An almost imperceptible tension hangs in the air. Are you finding the reception to your liking? It is beyond all our expectations. We could not have dreamt of something like this, to be honest. Even just permission to settle on Dargonis and continue our service on the dynasty's capital world was a most gracious gesture on Lady Theodora's part. We did not expect any further attention. Gioni smiles gently, but her fingers are fidgeting with her heirloom pendant. Let's enjoy the evening and join the guests. We will talk later. Of course, your lordship. We are available for you at any time. Pressing down too hard on your quill, Lumi. Look how thick your lines are, and the ink hasn't dried. Mother will be livid when she sees this stain on my cuff. Why don't you watch what you're doing instead of lecturing me again? How many times has Master Rogbart said, apply the base colors first, then the darker shades? The Erebus children are leaning over a sheet of parchment, arguing passionately. A small, finely made box next to them contains quills and a few bottles of ink. Kibella's shadow hangs over the younger Erebuses. Her unblinking gaze carefully studies the unfinished drawing and grows gloomier still. Your lordship, we are honored to be at House Von Valancius Palace. I am Lorna Erebus. Kingdom Hearts was also shown. Well, yeah, they're doing wait, was it just like another? We're doing Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 HD edition, the Super Plus Ultra edition. Oh my god. Or was it like actually like Kingdom Hearts 4? Because I heard some rumors about Kingdom Hearts 4, but it's one of those things where it's like rumors that Kingdom Hearts 3 were almost as nonsensical as rumors of Half-Life 3. So I'm like, whatever. I will believe it when I see it. Look at the drawing. The parchment is an unfinished family portrait showing the Erebus parents and their 4 children. The young artist's skill is impressive. But your attention is drawn not to the fine lines and shading, but the sketch of a dark figure added in by a still more masterful hand. Our family was once renowned for their courage, but Dargonis has no need for boarding teams. So our parents enrolled Rono and Lumi in the scriptorium to study religious painting. The dark shape in the portrait. You drew it in, did you not, Lorna? Who is it? Mother says the Erebus clan is a secret guardian that protects us from the shadows. And I thought it'd be unfair to draw all of us, but not them. Silly, I know. Continue. That is proper. That is honorable. Come, Doman. Let us frighten them no more. Leave. Thank you for your hospitality, your lordship. Casts a final glance at the portrait, then quietly walks away. Wait. They have Lorna, Lumi, Rono. Okay, so it was all 3 of them. Game 1 through 3 is equipment of the Switch 2. And not the cloud ones from Switch 1 and Kingdom Hearts 4 was shown. Someone reposted something about Kingdom Hearts 4 development being started up again. My response was, well, they must be done with Final Fantasy 7 R3 then. Does it need their director back? 4 days later, they announced that. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny right there. Your lordship, Senior Lieutenant Mattis Erebus, at your service. The tall, dark-haired young man enunciates sharply as he salutes you with great fervor. Breathless from his own audacity, he blurts out, I hope I don't sound too bold if I say I've always dreamt of serving here on your flagship. Would it be too much to a modest servant of the dynasty to hope that the Lord Captain might graciously take him part of his crew? Make it part of his crew? Kibellah soundlessly appears at your side. Her face is reflected in Mattis's dark eyes, and their gazes meet. They both freeze in astonishment and lower their heads. Oh, shit. If Kibellah had had enough to eat growing up, if she had not put her body through grueling trials, if she had not used intoxicants during the cult rituals, you might have said the two bore quite the resemblance to each other. Interesting. Mattis looks away first. Pardon my tactlessness, mistress. He clears his throat. I have the strangest feeling that we have met before. New Final Fantasy game looks so good. It's coming in October. We might do a react to that trailer. Maybe. Kibellah takes her time to reply. You were born on a world and absorbed a hive sense. I would have remembered someone who smelled like that. I do not know you. Do you believe yourself fit to serve on the flagship? I have served dutifully in the planetary forces, your lordship. Governor Drivestem even awarded me a medal for defending the southern hive against the Xenos. I may have been born on a gravity-bound world, but my heart belongs to the void. Unflinching courage and your love of the stars. There is another reason, your lordship, but I am afraid you will find it laughable. You see, I have always known my destiny awaits me on the flagship, because ever since I was a child, I've had the same dream over and over. A dark-haired young woman walking barefoot along the decks, and me following in her footsteps. I would run, but could never catch up to her. My father told me he had felt something of the sort when he met my mother. I believe my future awaits me there. Very well, I accept you into my service. This is truly an honor for me, Lord Captain. I will not let you down. Glory to House von Valancius. Let's go. I have heard and seen all I needed to. So she's the one, right? She's Naki. Right? And this was like her twin brother or something. Final Fantasy Resonance? Maybe. All right, I'm just gonna... Oh, literally right here. Your Lordship, allow us to thank you once again for this honor. Though we left the flagship a long time ago, it is a pleasure to be in the presence of a Lord Captain again. Gione looks at you with a pensive, unblinking gaze, her eyes darker than the night sky. We realize that your attention to House Erebus was brought on by some manner of circumstances. Please let us know how we can be of service to you, and we will do what you require. A keen observation. Randor's eyes meet Kibella's as she speaks, but he is not intimidated. On the contrary, the corner of his mouth curves upward slightly, and he gives a respectful nod. Tell me about the family. Sadly, we are but a shadow of what was once a much more numerous clan. Most of our kinspeople fell in combat, but we believe the Erebus's last battle is yet to be fought. We raise cohorts of successors. We teach new recruits and our own children the ins and outs of void service before they even set foot on board. The new generation are learning to serve in their own way. Our eldest son, Mattis, is on the Planetary Guard. So is Lorna, our eldest daughter, though she has devoted herself to medicine. And to my great surprise and elation, our younger children, Rono and Lumi, have found their vocation in serving the God Emperor and the Ecclesiarchy. Do you remember Theodora well? I won't lie, your lordship, we never saw her in person. We did not have the rank. Even her favor was bestowed on us in the form of a document penned and delivered by a scribe. But we remember her orders, and they were reflective of all the courage and fervor of a true rogue trader. From this point forward, Mattis will serve on my ship. He is the pride of the Erebus family. Its blood, its essence. We are delighted for him to serve you as we used to serve Lady Theodora. I'm looking for a Naki Erebus. The ship's archives mentioned several of your ancestors, but the one I need is a living person. Our clan has a tradition. We name our children in honor of our past heroes, Mattis and Naki Erebus, the twin founders of our family, a great warrior and a keeper of knowledge. Legend had it that a great future awaited bearers of those names. Every Mattis or Naki Erebus would add to the clan's renown, and they would prove faithful assistants to any Lord Captain they served. But legends are just that, legends. It is not names that give people strength, but the faith inside their hearts. Well, yeah, your son bears the name Mattis. What can I say? I've always wanted to raise a great person. Ooh. Then why did you name your daughter Lorna and not Naki? Did you not want her to become great? I didn't. They did name a daughter Naki. Kibella's words hang heavy in the air. We did, but the Emperor took us from us. The undying Emperor. I'm not going to ask this anymore, because now, like, asking this would be stupid of me. Because I've already figured, like... Anybody with, like, it's like, oh, man, y'all are followers of the Bloodspun Web? I have somebody in my... that's literally standing right here that looks shockingly like your son if he hadn't been a drug-addled torture addict. Oh, man, I wonder where your daughter could be. You are followers of the Bloodspun Web? No, your lordship. Randor and I, we have always been stalwarts in our faith, and we revered the Spitter's service. But their sacred path was too dark and frightening for us. We may not have understood the deeds of the Bloodspun Web, but we never doubted that the Spitters carried out his will, for they gave their all to their duty. It is a heavy duty, but a true duty always is. Enough. Kibble's cold, raspy voice sends a shiver down your spine. You mean Naki? Kibella's cry brings the Erebus family back together. 6 alarmed faces, 6 people standing shoulder to shoulder like a fortress wall, and one lone grim figure opposite them. The shadow peers into their dark eyes, the same as her own. Their pale lips, the same as her own. She clenches her fists, ignoring the steel claws that pierce her palms. Enough. I know who Naki Erebus is. And so do I. Naki. Gione Erebus looks at Kibellah with scarcely concealed fear, but her husband notices her reaction and shakes his head in warning. No, Menta screams. How could you keep something like that to yourselves? How could you? Lorna hugs her younger brother and sister, who cast frightened glances at their parents, and the sinister woman with the wry smile. Naki Erebus is me. Kibellah throws her head back and her laughter resonates through the hall. So all this time, Mattis, your dreams are showing you the woman who is destined for me, not the love of my life, but my sister? I didn't know. Do you remember me? I remember what I am permitted to remember. The tenets of the web, prayers to the Undying One, the names of poisons and intoxicants, the name the Vizier gave me. But you, no, I do not remember you. I do not know you. You mentioned a guardian in the shadows, did you not, Lorna? An unseen shadow, a servant of death. Mother called her Naki, but I knew she was talking to someone she knew. Observe silently. She said the Undying One had taken Naki, but death whispered her name only a short while ago. Whispered, the God Emperor demands a great sacrifice, yet it makes serving him all the more honorable. Shione's voice trembles, and she turns to her husband for strength and support. A few years before Lady Theodora sent our clan survivors to Dargonas, the Bloodspun Web's Vizier came to our bay. He said the Emperor demanded the next firstborn of the Erebus clan, that he needed a new spinner. 6 months later, we had twins, a boy and a girl with eyes darker than darkness itself. You were born first, Naki, and with sorrow and pride, we gave the Vizier our most precious treasure, for that is how one honors the God Emperor. A difficult choice, but a righteous and devout one. The most difficult one in our lives, your lordship. But we knew our daughter was alive and serving the faith, and as mysterious and bloody as the ways of this service were, they were ways that pleased the Emperor. So if I had been born a minute earlier, that animated corpse standing before you today would have been me. Mattis recoils from his parents. But why doesn't she remember anything? Why was she never told? The ritual of releasing the burden. Kibellah steps up to her brother, who is so completely like her, and yet so thoroughly different. New Bloodspun Web recruits undergo it in order to forget their past and devote themselves to the Undying One, and so that their souls do not suffer. Tell me, Mattis, is your soul in pain? It only hurts because I never knew you all these years. We are here to settle our debt to the Undying One. We now have the name, the person, and the explanation. I know it must be done. So why do I feel pain from an unseen wound in my heart? Why am I, for the first time in my life, hesitant to sever a thread? All this time I've been wandering in the labyrinth of my mind, but the answer never came to me. What must I do, Domin? How do I end Naki Erebus? So, kill your whole family. Kill your mom and dad. You can destroy the people. So, like, what is the point of this? I'm curious, because, like, the Bloodspun Web has been, like, really fucking weird and fucky, but they haven't been evil. So I feel like telling her to kill her family is out of the question. Cannot kill your past, you can destroy the people who are connected to it, but are you truly prepared to murder innocent people just to cut yourself free? It's either 3 or 4. Because this is telling her to kill herself. This is essentially telling her to kill herself. They kill when the Emperor calls for someone. Is the Emperor calling for them when he called for Naki? No. But shouldn't she if the Emperor told her to? I'm not a devout character. I'm not a dogmatic character, I should say. This is an interesting one. Like, it is true that if I am taking what was said literally, it does tell her to kill herself. But that doesn't make any sense. That makes zero sense. And the reason that that makes zero sense is that if it was her time to die, like if there was no way to avoid it, they would have just killed her. Because the blood-spun web originally came for her. They said the only way to save her was to kill Naki Erebus. So it has to be some kind of... Is she being asked to kill her past or connections to her old life or herself? That's the question. It's not suicide. Huh. This is an interesting one. I'm actually not sure. Because, like, my character would literally, like, even if it was going to be a kill your family to get, you know, what you need, my character would never do that. I also am not comfortable doing that. Hi. Are you gonna fucking claw knife my fucking legs again? I'm heavily leaning towards 3. Maybe. I don't see any message. Yeah, I got, so is she being asked to kill her past or connection to her old life or herself? And then asking about YouTube blocking your message. Yeah, that is what I see. You. You know what? Said you weren't dogmatic to kill. Yeah. Not seeing good. Actually, let me run this one through real quick. Oh, damn it. All right. Thought we were past that. I have to give them flea meds again. I thought I gotten rid of it because I hadn't seen any evidence of fleas in a while, but they do. They do still have a couple. All right. I will give you the medication tomorrow when I get it. Okay, so I think I'm gonna pick 3. You cannot kill your past, but you can destroy the people who are connected to it. But are you truly prepared to murder innocent people just to cut yourself free? Kibellah, dismayed, looks first at the Erebus family, then at you, then at her own reflection in the steel of her dagger. I will not kill. Must I follow my orders when my entire nature shrinks from it and my heart screams it is wrong? This is not my will. I could have had a family and a future full of righteous service, a chance for a different life. That was taken from me. Who would I be and how would I serve? Or how I would serve was decided for me. The Vizier forged me into a weapon and stained it with blood. He named a mark. He gave a mission. Come, Doman. We must descend into the Temple of Death, where I will report on my task and ask the Vizier a question. Why me? You've grown into a fine woman, Naki, and though you may be lost now, I know the Emperor will point you right. We are proud of you. The corners of her eyes twitch as though she is in pain. My name is Kibellah. All right, well, there we go, and there we have it. Time to go. Time to leave. Oh, wait. Is there anything new for you? From you? What do you got? No, okay. Oh my god! Oh, righty then. I'm gonna run all the way the fuck over here. Ow, fuck! Wait, what? Hold up. Do I have to talk to her? Where's she at again? Here. Okay.
Take heed, Nemo. Our blessed Domin honors us with a visit. The one who delivered this ark from the curse of your existence.
All right, let's do it.
Come, Domin.
The ominous resolve. Kibellah drags a steel claw down her face, leaving behind a line that splits it in half. She steps forward without another word. Alrighty then. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. We got this. This is easy. Like kid stuff. So do we have to like kill the Vizier? Oh. Alright. The Vizier whispers a prayer. His masked face turns toward the Undying One's image. Instead of his usual threadbare clothes, he is wearing elegant armor of bone and dark gold, marked with purity seals. He turns as he hears you approach. Kibellah, I have been hearing your footsteps for a long time, in his whispers. Domentary, Lord of the Ark, it is good that you are here with her. It is right. The Undying One has blessed this union of light and shadow. Greet us clad in armor. Are you preparing for battle? Today is a special day. I've only donned this armor once before, when I was second spinner. That day, I ceased to be second. But I've remembered the weight of this gold on my shoulders and chest through all the years since. Kibellah opens her mouth, but the Vizier stops her with a gesture. You will understand, my daughter. You will understand soon. We have learned how Kibellah came to be a part of the Bloodspawn Web. We have met her family. The Undying One's congregation sacrifices the blood of its blood. That is how spinners are brought into this temple, but only those who would serve him of their own volition stay and spin the blood-spun web, as Kibellah did. Your words are dishonest. The ritual of releasing the burden erased me, made me hollow. What will of my own I had, you took from me, and filled me with yours instead. My daughter, do you believe you have only served him because I set you on the thread of the web? Do you believe you have no faith in him? You know that is not true. You are right, Mentor. The path I walk is mine, and I thank you for setting me on it. Has been cured of her affliction. This is true. No longer do I see anguish in her soul. Second spinner, I am ready to receive your report. Have you accomplished the task the Undying One himself set you? The task remains undone. I refuse to complete it. Condemning a life to oblivion is wrong for those who worship death. Condemning a life to oblivion is wrong for those who worship death. No one will hurt my family. No one will hurt me. Let the Undying One punish me if he so wills. Silence falls for what feels like an eternity. At last the Vizier responds with the sadness of an all-forgiving father. That Is one of the threads as well, my daughter. I understand you. A harrowing sacrament, a ruthless ritual. I am relieved that it is nearing the end. Everything is coming together just as he revealed to me. Perfection has been sculpted. The affliction I nurtured has been vanquished. The choice has been made. So whence all the sadness, my daughter? The vizier shakes his head, suddenly looking very human. His shoulders droop and he extends a hand toward Kibellah. What do you mean, the affliction you nurtured? The Undying One laid the thread, and I served as guide. The meeting with you and your world domain, the hunt for Nemesis and her grim and ghastly doppelganger, the comprehension of her flock's pain, my assignments stirred anxiety in my daughter's soul as they were meant to. You are cruel. Yes, it is difficult to be cruel to someone you love. Have you come to know that, Doman? Do not call it love, Mentor. I was loyal to you, and I deserved better. Being dragged into another ritual? A great ritual. Many decades ago, the Undying One revealed through a tarot reading what must come to pass, and I heeded. The blood-spun web's path toward gaining its new vizier was then conceived. A path of discovery, devotion, dying, and the resurrection in purity. Kibellah's predecessor stumbled on that path. So did the next one. I waited. I've lived long past my due time. The Undying One has been waiting for me for so long. What will happen now? Kibellah will be the new vizier. Her journey to the Undying One and the choice she made will be reflected in the Bloodspud Web's new pattern. As for me, I will go to him, as I have long awaited. The confusion and alarm in Kibellah's face gives way to anger and horror. Her face distorts like a crumbling paper mask as the emotions wash over her. Too many emotions for one whose soul has gone dead. I have not yet done all that you expect me to, have I? That is correct, my daughter. Can you feel it? The proper way this burden must be passed. Agony distorts Kibellah's features, but she clenches her fists and nods. We must summon death to these halls and glorify him. Is a simple transition to power not possible? Why must there be bloodshed? Because great things are not achieved in small ways. Because if you worship him, your sacrifice to him must be great as well. Blood is our gift, the only thing that is truly ours, the only worthy way to worship and honor him. Well, do not demand yet another sacrifice from her, Vizier. Such was the Undying Emperor's will. Still, it is unfair. Bella's face has become a death mask. Yes, for I am stronger than you, and my high spinners stand with me, those who swore an oath to protect me and not outlive me, and he, too, stands with me. His face will emerge out of mine, and may those you chose, when you set out along the threads of fate, of the web, your comrades, your domain, may they stand with you. Fight! Fight with no regret. Farewell, my daughter. Let us honor the Undying One. Let us honor him.
The impure cannot escape their fate.
Alrighty. 2,000, huh? Zero, third, fifth, and fourth. Let's get Terry the fuck away from the assassins. Oh, shit. Alright. So, we got one here. We got one here. One here. Oh my god. Alright, so... only these two in the back line. So that... oh, but they have 713 fucking health. Jesus Christ. Actually... okay. I think that's fine. All right, so we could do this. What are you? 6th. 4th, Vizier, 3rd, 5th. I think just putting it there is fine. Wait, what is this?
With the right incentive.
Damage dealt by this ability and its armor penetration are increased by 60% for each extra turn granted by J to an ally before using this ability. Extra turns are counted starting with the last use of this ability. Damage dealt by this ability cannot be dodged or parried. The ability does not count toward the attack limit per turn. Oh, interesting. All right. Oh, that's from her. How do I see augments? Like, where do I see that? Is it just not something that we can worry about right now? Haven't unlocked the augment menu yet? No, we actually have not moved. I'm assuming what's going to happen, I'm assuming that this is going to pop off the instant I move the void ship, but I haven't moved it. I was in Dargonis to begin with.
On it.
Okay. These guys all have... Let's do this. Wait, why did... But why did this guy just interrupt my fucking turn? Excuse me? Wait, what? Agility times fellowship. Oh, fuck. Her agility is a little bit low relative to everything else. But why didn't this boost? That's weird.
Don't hit
I'm just gonna bully this guy. Wait. God damn it!
Follow my lead for the glory of the Imperium.
All right, Terry. Oh, fuck. We're in a really bad spot. Thread is unbroken. The Undying One has not yet reached out his hand to me.
The insidious taint.
Okay. So we do not have... a bossman anymore. Third spinner. You know what? I'm just gonna go down the line, right? I think that's what we do here.
Your defiance is futile.
Can we do this one?
Follow my lead.
What? Wait, why did my shot not happen? Wait, why did my shot not happen? What the fuck? I'm mad. He's in melee now. You can't shoot. Ugh.
So that's what that feeling was about.
God damn it. Alright, so where... Zero? Yeah. We don't really care about that. So these guys are both bleeding, right? They're bleeding, right? You're not bleeding. Of course, neither of you are bleeding. Wait, are they immune to bleeding? What the fuck? Oh, come on. Well, Abelard, I'm gonna do some fucking work. Did I actually land it on any of them? No. Oh, I did! Nice.
My faith strengthens me.
Follow my lead.
Weapon at the ready.
Okay, Adira. You are In a bad spot. Oh shit. Nice.
There. It'll fix you right up.
But of course,
Oh fuck, I gotta use this to get out of there. Oh well. You know what?
anything else?
Wait, isn't there an ability that she has? Sure, dodge 95%. This does get rid of dodge. 67. All right.
Moving out.
Okay.
I hold
Abelard.
I will tear it apart!
No fucking way. Okay. I can just like run here. That's fine. We have 4, so there. Ah, okay. What's your parry? Wait, what? What? Okay. $15 or 18, I should say.
Follow my lead.
Victory is imminent.
All right. Um. 4%.
I can do that with a rifle.
All right. All right, so this is... Come on.
I challenge you, damn get.
All right, we did it. Could have gotten rid of her. She's such a boring character. Missed an opportunity right here. Yeah, but she's so useful. All right. Hey, look at that. Oh, hey, look at that. You're a very large man.
The Emperor commands.
Wait. Wait, why am I not getting the numbers? Excuse me? Oh, he has... Wait, what the fuck? Wait. What is this? Okay, wait. Wait, if the main target occupies a single cell, that target is not affected by this ability. So what's the fucking... +1 stack of Fading Soul on each target for each stack of Bloodlust or Bloodstained. We have 2 stacks of Bloodstained on me. I also have 105 base lethality. What?
The shadows will...
Excuse me? How much do your driving test? Yes, I passed it yesterday. Yeah, I...
No. I cannot serve you in this way.
Well, that's not very nice. Also, why is Ulfar... Oh, wait, yeah, Ulfar was over here. Is that the fucking Emperor? Basically, yes.
Was that you? Or... Will do.
We are supposed to serve him, but this is like a test that we're taking, basically.
Our foes reek of cowardice.
Well, that's not very nice. Oh, there we go. People testing to see if we can beat the shit out of them, right? Okay, well, there we go. We beat him. We beat the Emperor himself. Damn. Also, she's currently made of, like, magma. She keeps what she kills. I learned that from Riddick. Throw everyone into a ditch after he won. No. He's got to kill them all, and then you just don't have a fucking football team that year. The only time that you ever actually have a football team is when the 20v1 was actually able to overcome the coach. Clad in the Vizier's armor, Kibellah is staring at the spot where just a short time ago lay the body of the man who raised her. Her shoulders are shaking, and her head hangs low. But no tears are to be seen, and no sobs come from behind her mask of dark gold. Suddenly, she throws her head back, and a desperate cry full of pain, fury, and regret echoes around the temple. This is not the Vizier, nor a spinner you see before you, just a daughter who has lost her father. No, this is a ridiculous question to ask, but how are you doing? The tenets of the web teach us never to regret or hesitate, but I could never have imagined that I would one day have to make a choice this painful. I did what I had to be done, but that does not quell the pain. I know he is in the Undying One's hands, but that does not soothe the grief. I know I sought vengeance against him, but I feel his absence already. I'm sorry, losing a mentor is hard. He was more than that. He was both a friend and a father. Did we just see the God of Her? Was that how you saw the Vizier, Domentary? You saw an image of death in him, but it was only an image. Fumes of the sacred intoxicant blessed our ritual, but what you saw and killed was a mere man. The Undying One does not come to the living. We come to him. What did the Vizier look like to you? Younger, the way he was when I first saw him. I was younger too. It was as though we were facing each other in a training match like we used to. Oof. Did you two have visions? All I saw was the old man himself. Though he did fight with a strength that is beyond mere mortals. Swift and deadly he was. He chose himself a good death, even if it was bleak. What will become of the Bloodspawn web now? Oh shit! I made her more compassionate. Nice. Kibellah raises her head to peer into the Undying Emperor's dark eye sockets. We will not stray from the tenets. We will not forget our predecessors' sacrifices and our Vizier's teachings. Service to the Undying One is our life, for he is duty, he is death. Kibellah studies the spinners. Hey, we defeated the vision of the Undying One. Let's go. Her voice thunders under the temple's vaults. Bow now before your new Vizier. And 100 whispers reply. Death salutes you. Let's go. Okay, so does she actually have new armor? Oh, shit. If a Death Cult Assassin has 8 or more stacks of Blood Blessed, they gain +1 AP and 1 attack return. Base armor property. +10 dodge and parry if the wearer is not in cover. All right, come on. Come on. Hi, what are you doing? Just being a goofball. Motherfucker. Immediate claws in it. Like, first paw down, paw claw. Like, immediate, you little shit. You little shit. Hi. There we go. There's my shoulder cat. There's my shoulder kitten. Okay. So this actually makes it so that I want to... Yep, we have a kitten. We have a chongo. We have a baby boy. That fight wasn't actually too bad. I'm not gonna lie. We're just taking a quick kitty cuddle break. Being a good boy. Legend of the 80K? No. That's still something I gotta deal with. I basically, I have a ton of people that I need to talk to on Monday. Because Monday is my next day off, where I don't have a whole bunch of bullshit going on. So I'm basically going to be doing that on Monday. Why does she have... my... Oh, because she has a crippled arm. Oh? Increases critical damage of where it hurts. Wait, what? What is where it hurts? Effect. Oh, okay. including the damage from the attack itself and from extra instances of damage over time effects by 14, which is Medicaid over 3. So she does have a lot of Medicaid based damage. Babynesses. Death from above deals an additional 12 mental damage for each target hit. Each target hit suffers +1 stack of fatigue. Oh, interesting. We fatigue the damage takers. Ow. Alrighty then. Okay, so first off, each hit made with Blade Dance increases the wearer's critical hit chance by 12% until the end of the wearer's turn. Versus... Wait, how much? Increases the critical damage of where it hurts, including the damage from the attack itself and from extra instances of damage over time effects by 45. Interesting. Wait. Death Cult weapon gains the following: -18 to the target's parry, +4 to the wielder's critical hit chance for each attack they make. Stacks till the end of each round. Wait, what do these do? Increases damage from all sources against any hit by 15% until the end of combat. Does not stack. And +2 times edgy bonus. What is my edgy bonus? 9? So 28 extra damage? Okay. I think that's fine. Whenever the wearer kills an enemy, their Medicaid increases by 8 until the end of combat stacks. And I do now do Medicaid damage. Right? Oh, wait. Wait, is this actually worth it? 2 times weapon skill bonus. So I currently do 18% extra damage to people that are bleeding. I actually don't think that I wear those. All right. I think we're done, right? Wait, the most guarded secret of the Coronis Expanse? A spinner, his face covered in carved bleeding glyphs, make a respectful gesture of invitation. Show me the way. Bridge. Bridge. So about the money for the house, or for the trailer, I believe what it was, because I got an email, I think it was yesterday. The days of this week is kind of like blurred together. It's been a long fucking week. I'm not even gonna fucking lie. I think it was yesterday I got the email saying that my bank, because my bank is the only place that I've like actually made an inquiry at. I don't need a whole bunch of people fucking dinging my goddamn credit score over and over and over again. So I went to my bank first because I knew that I could just like get some info at the very least. And they sent me an email like the next day or the day, fucking whatever. They sent it yesterday, I think. And they were like, yeah, sorry, we don't give out loans for land and trailers. But if you have a trailer already on a lot and permanently attached, then we can make a loan. Then we can give you a loan. It's like, motherfucker, that's what I'm trying to fucking do. I need the lot. I need the trailer. Just because they're not right now in the same fucking spot doesn't mean they wouldn't be a week after you give me the fucking money. So I'm going to contact them relatively soon and be like, hey, so I just want to clarify. Do y'all think that this is just like jungle land? Because it's not. There's actually it is improved land. There's a driveway, there's a plot. Like there's a pad to put a trailer on, there's electric, there's water, sewer, all that stuff. Like the hookups are all here. Did y'all think that that wasn't the case? So yeah, I'm gonna talk to them. I need to get back to that. Deadeye deals an additional 18% damage. That's actually a good chunk of damage. Because that's just like, this is basically an extra 18% damage on every fucking shot that I make, right? That's pretty good. Show the pictures, that should help. Yeah. Or by side. The operative attacks a target with an exploit stack from a distance of 6 cells or farther. That attack deals 19 damage. That's actually not entirely unreasonable. 6 cells, it's big, but there's a lot of very large arenas. Like, this wouldn't have done shit all to for us this last time. But like, if both of these are true, well, I mean, this is literally just going to be everything, right? So this is basically, this is damn near a 40% damage increase on people 6 cells or greater away. All right, we're going to take Steel Shell. I've been putting that off and putting that off and putting that off. Maybe? What's the scale off of? Agility? Never mind. Wait, so this basically means because he only has a 35 agility, right? Abelard goes relatively late unless I give him an extra turn, right? If I give him an extra turn, obviously that's something different. But so this basically means if he hasn't gone yet this turn, right? Wait, but do counters agility plus perception plus 1d10? Oh, is it? Okay, that's actually good to know. I didn't realize it was also perception. Huh. Yeah, because that is not even on this list. But anyway. Oh yeah. Initiative plus perception over 2. Plus 1d10. Yeah. So it's half of your perception bonus plus agility plus 1d10. Okay. That's not bad. But regardless, my question is, does this include counters? Right? But they do it weird here because they kind of make groups and slap characters into it and then take the average for the group. Yeah. Yeah. It shouldn't, since those aren't attacks, as in the 1 attack limit per turn. Yeah? I think I actually want this. We're just gonna make him the tankiest tank that's ever tanked. Would probably count, but counters probably don't apply to that. Yeah. Wait. Familiar's maximums are increased by 62%. Blinded, slowed, fatigued, perplexed, or disturbed. One random enemy within 5 cells of the target also gains the effect for 1 run. Critical hit chance of critical damage are increased by 5% of their dodge. What is your dodge? 75? Not terrible, but not great. Melee attack. Melee attack. Target pushed. No. First turn of combat, the character has 2 additional action points. Is that helpful? I don't think that it is. And the reason that I say this is the first turn, her first turn is an extra turn. And I almost never actually use all of her action points anyway. Are you using the thing that gives you as many attacks as your psi rating on the first turn? No. I don't believe No. No, I'm not. Wait, why am I... No, I don't care. Yeah, get out of here. Well, 8% dodge, they'll start their next turn for each enemy affected by their side power psychers. You're not? Yeah, I didn't think I was. Most of the time... Most of the time, I just don't have enough stuff for her to do to require an extra 2 action points. Especially since for the first round, or for her first turn, I'm like, half of her shit is free. Right? Like, all of her little buff spells are basically free. I wonder. Damage the character deals is increased by 1% for every attack they have made this combat. Does this count for every hit that you've made with, like, Chain Lightning, for sure? Your battle's best energy is with an item that gives you plus 30% damage for the rest of combat when you start a turn with 8 or more AP. It says every attack, not every hit. Yeah. Alex, we hit 2 cells around the character, deals 6% more damage and suffers 6% less. The multiple characters, the effect does not stack. That's actually not terrible for her. First volley with 30 shots should still be 1 attack, yeah. Start of the character's turn, they restore 10% of their maximum wounds. If the character is less than 20%, they restore 20% instead. Okay. No. Maybe. +1 deflection of a shield? Nope. +5 bonus to armor, armor pen, dodge reduction, critical hit chance, critical damage, and parry chance. That's not bad, actually. Alright. I'm gonna add it to favorites, and I'm also going to select it for now. With melee attack, nope. Enemy fails a willpower resistance test against the character. They suffer 19 direct damage on success. The damage is doubled. That's also pretty good. Characters attacked by an enemy, they gain momentum equal to the difficulty tier of the attacking creature. This is something that I need on fucking Abelard, honestly. Wait. Nope, single shot is a specific thing. Deadeye shot, no. It gains 50% chance to ignore any incoming damage. That's not bad. Oh my god, should I do the strength one for her? Plus 5 to all characteristics. This bonus is doubled when they have 25% wounds or less. We can leave that on there for now. Ignores one of the enemy's deflection, rounded down. Good. Glad to see it. Ballistic skill bonus, which we do not give a shit. Melee damage. The attacker suffers toxic damage equal to 60% of the damage dealt. Can it be more than 100%? Oh, interesting. Wrong. Puncture. If the enemy's armor pen is higher than the versus healed, they get more. Loses wounds. Wait, whenever the character loses wounds, their next melee to never mind. I'm starting to fade a bit. I tend to do that when I'm leveling up, I've noticed, in this game. Character's attacks get an additional 12% over pen? No. No. Ah! Dodge reduction armor pen are increased by 10% of their critical hit chance. Wait. Gains an additional 12 wounds. Character wears light armor. Their dodge is increased by 1% for every 3% of the item's armor bonus. Do a handless handstand? Yeah, I'll get right on that. That or it'll break my neck and then I'll never wake up again. Bonus to all resistance tests equal to 0, 5 times deflection. Gross, absolutely disgusting. Immune to all effects that reduce their MP, they gain 1. Vital points. Whenever the character scores a crit, they have a chance to increase their critical damage bonus by half. This is equal to character's critical hit chance minus 50%. Minimum of 0. Ugh. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do know-it-all. Like, 2 plus in bonus over 2, that's not... I mean, she does have a 60 intelligence. I have been kind of pumping her intelligence, I believe, right? Yeah. Yeah, she's actually almost got it maxed. Like, 1 more. Yeah. 1 more. Oh, fuck. Oh, this is huge. This would have been incredible for that last fight. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Alright, we're gonna take the flag bearer. Allies affected by an officer's ability or talent that grants temporary wounds. Allies under the effective officer's abilities gain a bonus to their weapon skill. Now, it's only attacks of opportunity. This is a heroic act. That ally gains temporary wounds. Officer targets an ally with an ability for the first time in a round. That ally gains +4 temporary wounds. Every authority immediately grants momentum to the target equal to the target's resolve. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I thought it said at the cost of resolve. Gain a bonus to all resistance tests. 2 officer archetype abilities that do not grant an extra turn in 1 round. The officer gains the stand witness effect. No. Officer targets an ally with an action, an ability, or an attack. That ally's resolve is increased by +1 at the end of the officer's next turn. Effect stacks and prolongs the useless. Wait, what? Ally's resolve is increased by 1 of the effect stacks and is prolonged until the end of the officer's next turn each time it stacks. Okay. Okay. I literally, I was reading it and my mind went to fucking mush. All right. 2 more after her. 2 more after her. That's all we need. We did that one. We did that one. We did this. Starts a turn. Adjacent. That ally gains MP. Okay. Take aim also increases damage to the next range attack by 5%. Bonus decreased by 1 for yourself between the attacker and that. Officer's resolve is increased by 3. I might just take steel resolve and say fuck it. Wait. Officer gains 10 willpower and 10 fellowship when they have less than 50% of their max wounds remaining. Also gain additional 10 willpower and 10 fellowship after using any officer ability on a target with less than 50 wounds in a round. These 2 sets of bonuses stack with each other, but do not stack with themselves. Okay. Target the move again, 10% bonus to dodge. And 1 okay, I'm just gonna take steel resolve. I'm gonna take Grievous wounds. We're gonna take Grievous runes. No. Demolition instead of intelligence used to determine the additional damage dealt with area attacks. Yeah. Yep. We're gonna do that. And Kibellah. Know it all would be fine. I'm doing the sleepies again. All right, so we got blinding blades. Just enemies attacked. Blade dancer dodges attack by an enemy. Takes it for the first time. The blade dancer get no. This isn't terrible. Blade dancer's maximum wounds. Parry increased by 6 and attackers melee critical hit chance. Melee attacks cost -1 AP. Yeah, we're gonna take this one. Okay. That. It's a little bit early, but if you hadn't noticed, I'm kind of fading very, very quickly. So I'm gonna call it for today. Tomorrow we're gonna be back. We have, I'm not gonna lie, we're probably gonna go do Cassia's quest tomorrow. So tomorrow we're gonna do Cassia's quest. And oh yeah, we're gonna have augmetics tomorrow. Probably, maybe, possibly. I'm assuming that's going to be yes. Because I'm assuming that we just need to make a jump, which we're about to anyway. So that's like the next step here. But yeah, we are going to call it here. So that I can go sleepies. If you're over on the YouTube side of things and you have not done so already, I would very much appreciate it if you would hit that like button. Like implants and shit? Yep. Also, yep. You are absolutely correct, Monsieur. But we got more. Because the new DLC dropped this week. So we got new stuff to play with. A whole new mechanic that I was not able to make use of today because I didn't jump my ship. But yeah, so subscribe if you're on YouTube. If you're on Kick or Rumble, hit that follow button. If you're on Rumble or YouTube, hit that like button. And yeah, that's all the free stuff that you could do. And you bought it? Yep. If you would like to financially support the stream, I do have in the description of both YouTube and Rumble, I do have links to my Patreon and my Throne. And if you want something a little bit less, go to another website. If you're on Kick or Rumble, I do also have paid subscriptions available. Yeah, all that stuff is available to you if you so choose. But regardless of whether or not you click any of those buttons that I just mentioned, I'd like to thank you all very much for being here. I appreciate y'all as always. And as always, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I hope you all have a good evening. And I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye!